To my channel, Robin's Round Readings. I have something for you guys. It's Sunday, so it's a holy day. Keep that in mind. Sun is actually to bring in answers and solutions, and that's why we worship on Sundays. Kind of like that's an analogy of it, you know. Welcome into my channel. It is because of love that I'm here. We'll see what happens. I was just given a message about an ancient past life relationship, and they laid it out for me on the table in my divine prayer and guidance time. And I asked some questions. Who is this? What is this? And how do I present this to others? Um, Hi, welcome in. How do I present this information so crucial to someone who needs to know how to make that next step in this relationship? How to get success in this relationship or this journey in this relationship, karmic or twin flame or soulmate. Obviously, it's a soulmate setup God wanted to bring to your attention, particularly because it comes right next to the Ten of Cups. So this was somebody who had a family with someone that they were divinely to be with at this timeline. And they might be together now, but I doubt it because there's so much separation. There's things that came between you. And we'll look at that too. But right now, we're just kind of seeing what the guidance is. We don't know who it's for or why this came forward. We just know that it's kind of good to kind of look at these things and see where you are right now, what needs to be done, what can be said. I always say the best thing, though, is to put your hands up in praise and draw on God's love to bring you into a place of complete fulfillment and gratitude. And whether you're with them or not, but that's the impression I'm getting. The children are all happy because everybody seems to be happy. There was a family here. These are people that worked. This is, I'm going to be kind of throwing my ministry in this too. So just expect it. Thank you for the likes, subscribes. If you do subscribe, if you're drawn and you do subscribe, feel free to make sure you hit the all bell. So when I do this, you'll know and you can choose whether to come on or not. I don't have a big agenda. I just want to look at what they gave me, all right? And it's about the love journey. We're sitting on the breath, a hair's breadth of a holiday that celebrates lovers uniting. Archangel Samuel, God is appointed on the planet to kind of bring people together in their callings and bring them together in relationships, whether to go forward in one and to progress or to be able to leave it without a lot of turmoil. That's one side of it for sure, but mainly to bring people together, not separate them. Okay, see how they're facing each other, to bring them together. This is a past life relationship. Welcome into my channel. You've known each other before, you guys. It's very intense, very intense. How can I not think this is some kind of a twin flame union? Because you keep meeting each other. They said that's the truth. The connection between you is about spiritual communication and getting victory over the mind, the spirit and the mind. But a tower has happened, and it's probably happened repeatedly. Another aspect to this situation between you two is that there was a lot of movement and expectation, a lot of loss, a lot of building, a lot of hoping, a lot of dreaming, planning, and waiting. Spirit, thank you for anointing this reading. Before I go into the rest of it, just protect the everyone that's listening. Help them to have an open mind, not judgmental, but open, just to see what Spirit has to say. It's kind of nice. I've been in prayer all single day. It's been crazy good. When it's not all about you, then you start to realize it. It might be something even more important. And I've been questioning whether I should come forth with it, but they said just do it anyway. May somebody be blessed by this. I don't know who you are, but you're getting love done anyway. Okay. Oh, what's going on? So I'm going to bring out the wisdom of the oracle so I can see a little bit more about the storyline. Okay. I don't think I need this because the cards speak for themselves. Spirit, thank you for insight and a holy perspective on this relationship. So that whole, when Jesus said be made whole, he was healing. Be made whole. Like all of you. whole, not just part of you, whole. Not just heartbreak overcome or mental overcome or something, but all of you corrected according to divine healing. Spirit, everyone needs something different. The superconscious energy of this person on this side is indeed flames of wisdom, the crone. So it could very well be a mature person, a female. I'm open to all of life's wisdom and I share it with gratitude. So this is sort of a sanctified person because they have the faith to do what they're doing. Maybe they got principles. Maybe they got right with God. Maybe they, you know what I mean? This could be someone that served as a priest at some point, or high priest. I think maybe a high priest. We have Taurus here. Um, Held a lot of responsibility, knows a lot of sacred knowledge. She's wearing green. So that would tie in with the Celtic, which is this, the Celtic background. Whoops, don't drop cards. I'll move on back into this. I want to talk about where I'm at now, though. So that would tie into me with the Celtic energy. See, this is rock. This is earth. This is money. This is solidity. This is marriage. This is commitment. This is royalty. This is a high priestess of some sort. All right? She's good. She's working on getting better too, and she's dealing with the high priestess energy and all of the memories that she's had of the past incarnations where she was in sort of a state of wisdom or teaching or medicine or priesthood or something, male or female. This is what she was, and she's gotten great victory over a lot of her passions at this time, altering her destiny because she's gotten visions of the infinity of her experience and her grounding and what makes her feel clean and good at this time, strong, controlling the passions within, but controlling responses to the passions without. Thank you, Spirit. It's pretty strong. Message. Hi, welcome in, guys. I'm just bringing you a little something that came to me today, you know, and I do past life stuff, but I only do it with a purpose. These are not done frivolously, and I don't take any of this for granted, but it is basically entertainment. Now, you take it if it applies, only if it all applies to you, really, because there might be parts in here where you find some encouragement in something that comes through, but if it's not your story, it's not, and I hope the best for you. You might have a different situation, but you know I can be reached if you want to look into things with me. But my point is this: you've done the work. You've blasted through something very terrible, and you came out angelic. Even if people are accusing you of not being angelic, it doesn't matter your age. Crone is wisdom. This is someone who's been through a lot. This female energy has been through a lot. She earned the right to come forward and be passionate about what she believes and knows. Passionate, powerful, a ruler, rules, and cohesively with her faith and her source. She is therefore abundant and provided for and knows it. She knows some of the things that she knows things in advance too as well, very much. She's very strong, very powerful. Whoever this is applying to, wow, I sure do love you. At this moment, she finds herself completely single and making money and doing her thing. She feels lack because she's only the 9 and not the 10. She feels the lack. She does talk to spirit animals. She does talk to the universe, God. She does connect with the light of light, the holy holies. She does. That's the only reason why she's got that red cap on, because she's keeping herself in check. You know, I wear the cap and I wear the robe because it's a priestly kind of robe. But I'm more like, at this point, I'm more like single, grounded, messenger, stable, Virgo energy. All right. What do the beloved say about her spirit energy? Her spirit energy is that of the deer. 18 is the moon card in tarot, but 18 in this one is 9 again. 9 again. Spirit, my guides tend to like me to synchronize things and show you how things come together to prove their point that they wanted to talk to you. So we have bringing a gentle touch, bringing a beautiful, beautiful energy into the space. Gentle, observant, well-meaning, but also dear, because deer can really, really, they can traverse the woods, they can traverse the hills, they can go through it, and they're easy. They're very much hunted because they have this power which is sanctified and earned through their commitments to God and divine, to be who they are, whether people like it or not, demonstrating incredible wisdom and gentleness. This person here, Spirit says, let me have their conscious spirit card. And then thank you for the likes, everybody. Thank you for the presence. You're good. Okay, they're seeking abundance now. So we have another message here because they're also at 9. 3, they're starting to grow and communicate in what real abundance is. Emotional release and gratitude. This is a great big deal right here for me. As a reader, this is a great big deal. I freaking love these colors too. I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. Maybe they're grateful for knowing you. Maybe God has shown them in a dream who you are. Really? Maybe you're the hummingbird. Maybe you're the fish. Maybe you're the water. Maybe you're the butterflies. Or maybe you're this divine feminine being connected to earth with a tree growing out of your head. Solid, green, solid earth person, male or female. Wow. Let's look at this. This person, though, okay, their story is that in this past lifetime with you, you're going to find this interesting, but I'll tell you what I get. You can make of it what you want if you know these cards. Okay, we have 2 6s, 6 6, right? What we have here is someone that was sent off to war, and you were left longing. She was left longing. It caused a tower moment. They had a revelation. Left longing. This person won the war, but they came back. They tried to come back. They ended up having to move on. Emotionally and mentally, something happened to them during that time period. Though they won the battle, they did not. They won the battle. They did not fully win the war because they lost you, whoever you are. Does that make sense? I don't know what happened exactly, but that's kind of what I'm getting. And it left this scar on them. I tried 3 times with you. I tried to connect in 3 different lifetimes with you, and neither one of them seemed to work. One of us leaves, or we can't tolerate each other. Something like that. 3 of Swords. At once you could see each other clearly, and now you can't see each other very well at all in the spirit, is what I'm getting. Welcome, you guys. I love you. I really love you. Thank you. Um, so here's what's going on. They had to leave you this last time. Maybe they feel victorious over something they learned, an awareness they learned. And in order to get over the heartbreak of not being able to relate to you and where they were on this timeline, they ended up just leaving for peace of mind, for sanctity, for sanity, for victory. And you're still their soulmate. You're just in a disagreement state. You're in a different state. You've sanctified yourself, whoever you are, sanctified yourself. But this person was tortured by it because it wasn't where you were with them. Now they spy, they watch, they keep an eye out, they check on you a lot, I think. Don't know what they're doing. We'll look at that in a second. But this person is, I'm not going to say it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius because I don't feel like I can quite diversify who this actually is because everybody's here. But it could be anybody. The story has to feel 100% familiar. They're watching closely, very, very closely. I don't know if they want to communicate or not, but they're watching from the backside of things spiritually. They're more concerned with money, making money. Though this was the intention in the first place. And to be together, working on a project together, working on some calling for God on the planet. It's very interesting that she's got a garland of roses and flowers above her head. But they're both holding something solid. He has the scepter. So this is very powerful, extremely powerful reading. All right, Spirit, show me more. This man made the mistake of taking this person for granted. This one here, this person made a mistake. They walked away. They left. And they are weeping inside. Makes them frantic. Why? Because this one here, when this one did what they did, this one had a realization of this part of the relationship, and they felt like it was very, very sick. Because she knows laws, this person knows, both of them. They knew. They were probably elders in a Celtic community at one point. Ancient, not new. But they brought that energy forward and met each other, perhaps. I don't know if this is true or not, but it's just something that's coming up. And repeatedly disappointed one another. But you had skills and gifts and you were connected. Just different kind of behaviors, different things that you had, challenges you had to go through on your own, right? And this always watching and waiting, this deer at the water, watching and waiting, gaining more wisdom, gaining more insight, gaining more faith, gaining more grounding, gaining more courage, gaining more power, gaining more money. It just came with the territory. How could you possibly come against that? Who are you that you could not balance this out? Tower moment happens when people realize what's going on. And they go, whoa, well, this isn't working right now. I'm pretty sick right now. It feels pretty toxic. I got to go. So a lot of people have dealt with that, whether this be your story or not. So this person's spirit energy message is that of the koala. It's number 35. So it could be a life path 8, 3, or 5. Spirit does have a plan for this person. And that's a good thing to see, because doesn't look like they're very aggressive myself. It just looks like they were so separated from you so often that they barely really got to get on your frequency with you. That's what I'm getting. I really think so. Spirit, you're really good to us today. Thank you, everyone who's watching, sharing, and being with me at this time. Spirit, I want to see, you may relate to this, you may not. May God have his hand in your life, bringing you to an understanding of where you are and where you are with him, so that you may be abundant with or without your person, and confident, peaceful, and happy. Show me what's going on with the connection right now. Can I have 3 cards, please, for the connection right now, guys? Thank you. I was supposed to go to the Potter's house today, you guys. Oh man, I got all prettied up though, but I'm still prettied up. We didn't go. We had a really long ministry with intense about what we've been through. Intense divine feminine conversation, you guys. Beautiful. Beautiful, because it really isn't about us. We're the carriers of the light, the carriers of the power, the carriers of the light, the message of the kingdom. We carry it in us. And it just gets lighter and lighter the more discipline we bring upon ourselves without being overbearing. There's a lot of flow. I had God show me in a vision today, and I told my beautiful friend Zoe, I said, God showed me in a vision this morning after intense prayer moment. He said, I'm going to cover you in a white robe, and I'm going to get you in the water, and I'm going to flow you down the water with me. I said, well, thank you, Lord. I appreciate that. So basically, he's the water. You know what I mean? Here we go. Why do we have the Page of Swords right there with the Three of Swords for this person? Divine Feminine, the yin energy, breaks very easily, hurts very easily. The other party. So this could actually be the female, for all I know. But it is someone that is gentle. They might be the feminine in this lifetime. Who knows? You know what I mean? If you believe in that. Some people don't, but I believe in resurrection. Jesus Christ is. He stood in the garden for 3 days and such, right? How interesting, this translation stuff. Keep going, Spirit. Tell me about the other person real quick. And then I'll use some other cards to look at this Three of Swords and Page of Swords. All that glitters is not gold. Boy, did they ever learn a lesson. And that's number 16, 7. They learned spiritual lessons. They learned what was most valuable, this person. What was most valuable in this, in where they're at now. Good for you guys. Keep going, Spirit. Ah, wow. What's going on right at this moment, please? Between them. Right at this very moment, the energy between them. Wisdom of the Oracle. What is it? Not for you. I think they're very clear about that right at the moment because there's like a weak energy there that has not been dealt with. Although it's love, there's a promise of love, and someone has come to the edge of contacting you again, because that's 9 and that's 9, and you're a 9 and they're kind of a 9 too. But their 9 is desperate, okay? They have 9 here flowing and 9 that's desperate. Please excuse me. So the energy is that of so we have 66, 99, 22. There's a change in the wind, my friends. And what's coming? Spirit, what's coming? Show us if you want us to see it. Something brand new. Someone's leaving. They're moving. They're taking everything they have with them. All of their treasures, all the important things. Looks like they pared down to the very little bit of it. They want to come towards someone. There's a change in the wind. 12 is usually the hangman in tarot, but what does that mean, Spirit? It's time to go. To release the energy. Go and claim back your pathway, pure, relieved, and releasing that person with incredible love. Wow. Detaching with love so you can find new love. You can find someone a lot more compatible at this time, even though it may be a past life relationship. It was very, very much based on something to do with learning a lesson about value and flowing emotions. There was locked up emotions here, especially not when it comes to here. That person didn't quite understand at all what you were doing. They've been observing. Thinking about this. That's why you have the Page of Swords. It is also something that's going on because the 44 could be ancestral involvement or angelic involvement because there was indeed a contract made about this love soulmate, wherever you were together. You know what I mean? So 44 is know that you are loved where you are. That's what I hear. Tell me about this 9 of Pentacles over here, this Hierophant. They're at peace. They're okay. They're at peace. They're in their little bubble. They're seeking peace. Give me more, please, Spirit. Let nothing interfere with that in Jesus' name at all, period, point blank. Here, keep going. They were intended to co-create together. Family, business, I don't know, something, but chaos and conflict interrupted. And someone got to see that from a different perspective. Again, you have the horse kind of being pulled apart because this looks like solar plexus too to me. That might have been the connection between the two of you. I hope you're still with me. I love you. Keep going. We have these numbers 33. So we are talking about a very, very special reading here. This is somebody's Celtic. They at least know each other in this timeline as King and Queen of Coins. All right. And I always assign Taurus in my spirit to Celtic energy. Always have, and I've been a reader for years. I do believe that Taurus or Virgo, heavy. In this case, I'm not sure. All right. But there has been something that's come in, and it's very upending. It's something to do with it. All that glitters is not gold, right? Keep going, Spirit. Someone is going the distance, all the way to the end of this, whatever this is. More, please. And someone sits and goes, but why? Why bother? Because this is your story. There's a book with wings on it. This is your story. You have to write it, open it, close it. Everything you say and do adds to the book, good, bad, or indifferent. And it's going to be open on the last day of judgment. You're going to hear everything you said and did. And the fates are going to be involved, having to do with the healing elements in your life. Did you? Did you not? Did you not do it the right way? Did you? Did you do it by the book, Master Number 11? My twin flame? Did you? Did you do things right? Did you follow the word? Did you do it right? The way you were supposed to? You were supposed to exchange these gifts. Someone feels imbalanced. But they weep too much. They took off too much. They were too sad. They were not ready. Not in this lifetime yet. Not ready to face it again. The tears of the ocean are too deep. This person's head is bowed in prayer. In their nice little shell on the water, there's a face here looking at them. It's their divine higher power. God, whatever you want to call it. 7. And they're like, well, I know where I'm going. I'll just keep an eye on my weather vane so I know where I'm floating. But right now I'm just going to float through this thing and let the fates carry me where they will. Interesting reading, huh? Okay. At this moment, we see where everybody is. We see their motive right now. We see what's going on. We know that there is definitely a history here. This history, this intention, when they started out, this couple, male or female, they were sandpiper spirit. They were playful. They didn't have all this stuff going on. It built up over time. And each time they met, there would be some disappointment. Unfortunately, there are a few that are on the planet right now that are really successful twins. They really are successful. They work very hard at it, and they're very mature about their relationship, discussing everything and working through it, not giving up. But there are some that can't do it because 5 is a change in the wind. And 1 is a new opportunity, a new relationship, a new move, a new idea, a new something, but new. But you guys, that's 6, 666. Human form, emotional differences, the lily pad, emotional differences. But you were so playful, and that's still the advice of spirit, to find that playful spirit inside, whether you're with them or not, so you can have that happy 10 of cups, right? Because you are actually the 10 of cups. You're just not sharing it at this moment, maybe. Maybe you're like holding the ending of it. I'm not going to let go. There's somebody that doesn't want to let go to you, but they have to redefine the contract. They have to with God. They got to talk to God about this position with you. Are they going to hang out or move on? You're doing things, somebody's doing things by the book. Spirit, give me a love message for this. This was just a random reading for you guys because, you know, I love you much. Spirit, show me. Forgiving and learning is the greatest lesson in this whole thing. Because you say block them and bless them. I can guarantee you I didn't do that for the first year. I'm guilty of it. Caused a lot of problems. Yeah. But I got it corrected. When I get the chance, I will make sure that it's completely corrected. But now I'm here with you guys. What else is this relationship about? Oh, very soon something's going to happen. They want you to make a decision deep in your soul as to whether you can or cannot let them go. It's a final decision if you want to. Otherwise, maybe you can carry them in your heart, but be able to love someone else clearly, purely for who they are without the residual of the disappointment of not being able to make something work lifetime after lifetime, or, you know, and not carrying around the guilt of it. It's like, well, I'm so sorry, and mean that shit and get rid of it and forgive them so you can have peace of mind and peace in your precious hearts. See? And the clarification of that is this thing's going to have to pull together naturally. It can't be forced. Playfulness again. To recapture the romance. Allow, that's the water flowing, your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Good. Sincerely, have fun. Those cards are a little tore up. You were finding yourself in the same thing I found myself in, an unrequited love situation, just not enough to really, really kick it, but they knew who you were. They knew who you were. They know. I don't know what you guys are going to do, but the spirit says to pull out some cards and see. So that's really interesting what we're getting. Protect my chat, please. Thank you, guys. I haven't looked at the chat at all today. This was a special reading, and I wanted to get it out. All right? Then I have some personals I'm doing. Spirit, show me. What can we expect to happen from this moment forward, from what you've shown us today, of this couple that knew what it was like to live in the Celtic environment, that did worshipful things, that maybe both could have been priesthood on different places. One of them could have been like, I don't know why I heard Knights Templar on one of them, and the high priest on the other one. Just what I just heard. Now I could be wrong. Knights Templar. Could be. I just heard that. There's nothing wrong with this reading. This is all just passages of time and memory coming forward from the spirit and the superconscious. All right. Right now, somebody's begging somebody. They're watching to see when their guard's going to be down. What is their intention? Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Watching someone. That's not a good intention. That's like, I want my fair share. Keep going, Spirit. I think I'm calling somebody out. Wow, is that intense? Yeah. Justice and healing. I want justice. I want to balance everything out. I want things to be righteous. I want them to be good. And then the other energy between you is being guided, divinely guided at this time. Could be Aquarius and Libra. But we have guided by the divine to fulfill contracts, to send out equal nurturance to yourself and to someone else, to your community, to the world. Any way you do that, it's a planetary justice. It's divinely guided. 44 reminds me of the star too, because we started saying earlier what Jesus used to say was, please be made whole. All whole, right? Show me one more, please. The outcome. I need you to know something. You're not going to like it, but I'm going to tell you what it is. This person over here will stay in the wailing. They'll stay in the injustice and the unrequited love, because they're sending bad energy to their divine person. They don't want to meet them halfway anymore. They're actually like, I want what you got kind of energy. I think a lot of people are experiencing that in some way. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse. So they've gone dark on you. And that's why you have to release. Yep. Yep. Up in their head, 8 and 9, thinking, but not able to see anything clearly. Because if you're a high priest and you're doing ministry work or something of that nature, that's your calling, and you're lined up. Now you're trying to get lined up, or you're working at doing things by the book, and they're not. They can't see it. God's got them in spiritual jail. And so therefore you are free to do what you want, right? Because you're not going to put up with this energy anymore. This cheating, lying, hiding things, backstabbing, trying to get what's yours, trying to ruin your reputation, lie, gossip, and things like that. And it's all verbal and spiritual energy. So it's warfare energy that they're pulling on you. And that's only because they haven't processed that pain correctly. God's calling judgment on it. I'm stepping in. I'm stepping in the middle of this contract. You realize now that all that glitters is not gold. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm stepping in. I am the king of your heart. I will make sure that you are revitalized, compassionate, protected, powerful, healthy, and wealthy because of your calling and because of the sacrifice and the fact that you bring joy to other people. You get to speak to people about what you know. That's testimony. And one more, you're going to be given offers, gifts, love gifts. You'll be given things to help you supply your business and to go forward and help people in the ministry. This person is trying to come out of the cold that they created for you. And they're seeming to be stuck in a pattern. They can't get out of the world, this cycle that they're in. See if they're in spiritual jail. Their fortunes in reverse. They're not able to tap into your energy right now. Yep. Quite blocked and quite blocked. So maybe God just did that because they were relentlessly holding back from you, not coming forward to make it a real good thing, and definitely had a communication problem. So the outcome is, nope, don't worry. Their energy can't penetrate you when you're in a high vibration space, and their motives to just have sex are off the table now. Whereas, and they feel like they're out of choices. This is why they're so sad. They cannot build with you anymore. I'm doing the whole reading because you're sitting in your heart and you care about other people. All I want to do is heal the world. Right? That's all I want to do is what I hear you say. So actually the outcome is going to depend on your next move. But we have someone speaking their truth. Money, a messenger is coming in quickly to bring some kind of an offer to you. There's a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles here, who have taken the spiritual contract seriously and have decided to do what is called of them to do from their history. And then there is someone here who decided to act like a baby and pull back, even though they are a warrior. They got emotionally unbalanced and they thought everything was fun and games. Well, fun and games comes with balance or discipline, temperance, insight, communication, and sharing. And we see that that was a little bit off with somebody. Now, is new love coming for you? I guess it depends on your own story, my friends. But I pulled a word for you. For my Father will that everyone who looks to the Son and believes in him shall have eternal life, and I will raise him up on the last day. That would be this card. That would be this card. That's raising up. That's vibrating higher. That's coming back to life. That's the archangels calling justice on somebody's life because they decided to do what was right and put their faith, spiritual things first, and not have to be immature or coming at you or causing you to lose or to get back at you because they're immature. You just being protected and blocked while you go on and learn more about how to recapture the playfulness of your heart. And no matter what you did there in that timeline, you're here now, if this relates to you. So now you know how to be the crone and have the wisdom of knowing the dear spirit, actuating the dear spirit, your faith, the knowledge that you've experienced, your testimony, all that glitters is not gold, the knowledge of how to manifest and how to stay in peace. That would be this person's calling. May you be blessed. I hope this related to you. Please leave me a comment if it does. I'm not going to do any minis right now because I have personals to do. And this took a lot out of me, believe it or not, but it was really great because it had to be said. And there's quite a bit more to this story, but we want to see where you're going and where they're going. But I don't think I want to tackle it today. Show me love and I'll bring it again. I'll carry on with this. Otherwise, you can order a reading. Go through my website, please. robinsroamreadings.com, robinsroamreadings.net, same place. Takes you to the same place. Thank you for everyone who has ordered my sacred oil sprays for clearing negative energy, blocking out negativity, calling back in abundance and fruition with rose quartz crystals, and sacredly anointing yourself to do the ministry work, whatever that is for you. You know, it doesn't matter. But that's what I have for you guys. And I hope that I hope you have a blessed day. Happy birthday if today's your birthday, Aquarius. You know, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'll check the messages after the chat after this live because, well, I had some sacred music on my other phone. All right. Love you all. Thank you for your kindness and being here. Namaste. Bye.